Hi, everyone. It's Kara Lovehart here, the new Visions Holistic Expo director, and I'm here again bringing you another one of our vendors. And today we are actually going to be interviewing Christian Stone of Standing Stone Healing, and we're going to talk a little bit about the wisdom of runes. So if you are out there and you've had a rune reading, or you've not had a rune reading, or you don't even know what that is, we'd love to hear you comment and share a little bit about that. So let's bring Christian on and let's talk a little bit about the runes.
Great. Thanks so much, Kara. I'm honored to be here and always honored to be a part of the New Visions Expo. So thanks so very much.
You've been with us for now, was it 3 or 4 years?
Yes, something like that. I think maybe 3 is at least.
Yeah, well, we're really excited you're coming back because you're such a bright light and a positive soul. And I know that we talked about that there's so many different offerings at the show, and tarot and astrology and mediumship, but not everyone has experienced what your work is. So could you share a little bit about what your business is and what runes are?
Sure. Thanks so much. So yes, at Standing Stones Healing, I offer Reiki, card reading, and coaching. And runes fall under that card reading umbrella. I've been reading runes for quite a few years now. And what's wonderful about the runes is that, first of all, they're not really very well known. Many people have not had a rune reading before. Maybe they've had a tarot reading, they've had an oracle card reading, but the runes, ooh, that is something different and even something a little bit special. Indeed, I think that they are. So runes are from the ancient Norse language, the Viking language, Elder Futhark, and each stone has a symbol, and each symbol has layers of meaning. Now, what's really great about these layers of meaning is that they really resonate with our shared common human experience. And so, for instance, we might have a rune that is the rune of joy. And we've all experienced joy in some way, shape, or form in our lives. Or another rune might be the rune of disruption. We've all experienced disruption in some way, shape, or form in our lives. And so the runes are really very magical because they speak to our shared common human experience. One of the things that's so powerful about the runes is that we have these ancient symbols, these ancient stones that still resonate with us today and that still offer powerful messages. So in a rune reading, and actually, my rune readings might be a little different from the way that other readers read. We all have our own way of reading or casting runes. I actually do cast the runes. I actually do take a handful and throw them down on the table. My readings are a little bit different because they are backed by years and years of coaching experience. And so I bring all of that to each reading as well. And so it's not just a rune reading, it's really a rune coaching kind of experience, no matter what point you are on your life's journey. Now, the runes aren't here to tell us anything in terms of this is your future or this is what's going to happen, so much as they are here to call to us and offer us clarity on our situation, to offer us insights, and to even offer us direction. Now, like many readers, I'm an intuitive reader, and so along with the messages from the runes, I receive intuitive messages as well to share and to pass along to help encourage you on your life's journey.
So the runes is just one telephone line to spirit. And then you have your
Absolutely.
other telephone lines, like you're seeing or you're feeling things and you get that information. So that's awesome. I love that.
Yes, Kara, there are an infinite number of lines to the divine. And really, it's all about just answering the phone and answering the call. We're all always receiving intuitive messages. We're all intuitive. So it's nothing special about me, for sure. We all have intuitive powers. It's just a matter of being willing to answer the phone when it rings, to pick it up and to receive what's on the other end. And so in my readings, I'm just merely receiving what's coming through. When the phone rings, I just pick it up.
One of the things about our show that I know that we're so grateful to hear, not just vendors, but guests share, is about the quality of our readers. And one of the things that some of the guests or those watching may not know is that all of our readers are vetted by either another reader that we have known and they've been with us for a long time and they've either sat with them, or it's a specialty. For example, our astrologer, Pat, she has so many years experience, so she may vet new astrologers, and myself as a medium. So we sit down and make sure that we have these readers that are not just in this line of understanding that this is something that's not special, that everyone has this sensitivity and this gift that can be developed. It's a skill set. I think that's so important because it does then give us all this permission to create and develop our direct line to source. And they're, of course, working with us in the capacity of what that empowering dynamic, that healing dynamic that creates empowerment. And I love that you integrate into coaching, because that's a lot what I do as well. Because it's like, how can we up level our these messages? It's, you can give the messages, but supporting someone in how to integrate them and make practical use of the wisdom and the skill sets that we have, we can really just deliver. So that's one of the reasons we really love you as one of our vendors and one of our readers. And for those of you out there, again, as guests, or if you've been with us before or first time, this is one thing you will see that is a part of the show, as this is the type of people we love to have, because we're here about empowerment and uplifting each other in humanity. So yeah. So as far as the actual rune reading, that many people now don't know that they're actually on either stone or gemstones or wood. Is there any other materials, maybe bone? What do you have any runes with you or anything that you could describe of what they look like?
Yeah. So, Kara, the runes that I use are written on stone, and I actually wrote them on the stone myself. So, just grabbed some stones and intuited, spent some time with the stones, meditated with them, and allowed the stones to let me know which rune should be drawn on which stone. And then I did it in the very ancient, good old fashioned way of writing on them with a Sharpie.
I love it.
Yes, yes. And so those runes are the runes that I use for every reading that I've been using for years. Of course, we can also have purchase runes etched into gemstones. This is very common. Amethyst runes are very common, or plastic resin runes are also something that you can use. Bone is something that some might use, and yes, indeed was used in the past, and wood as well. It's really not so much about what the stones or what the runes are inscribed on, so much as using the runes themselves and having there. So it's not what they're on that matters. It's what's really inside of the rune itself that matters.
Yeah, I love that tactile sense. Cards are there, but the tactile feeling and touching of something as the messenger, that, if you're empathic, you're getting information. If you, of course, are getting the understanding about the rune's many layers and its symbols and all the other ways that you're picking up that information. And I know that's for those of you out there as a reader, this is kind of how it works. We use all of our senses, and the divination tools like runes or tarot, they're just all different tools. Like we said, these lines to spirit. And I think it's beautiful and awesome how so many different types of readings we have at the show. And we've had multiple guests say that they go to maybe 3 different readers and they're getting the same underlying concept or message. I love that. So it's just one of the things I think is really cool. So I just want to ask you, as far as the show, do you have any things that special offers, any special announcements, or anything that you would like to tell people what to expect when they see you at the show?
Yeah, Kara, thanks so much. So, yes, indeed, I do have a special offer for VIPs. If you register as a VIP for the expo, you can get 50% off of my Unlock Your Card Magic program. This is a powerful 4-week program for unlocking your own card magic to be able to read any kind of cards that you might want to. So, you get to determine what you want to read, and I give you the tools to be able to read it. That program also includes a special bonus rune reading program. So I have a whole program as a bonus to that program that's about reading the runes, where I talk a whole lot about the runes, show you all about how I read them, and share all of my secrets with you. That program also includes a one-on-one session with me too, to get your own card reading questions asked and answered, maybe practice with me or whatever you might like. But that program is available at 50% off for VIPs. So I'm really excited to be able to offer it. Thank you.
I'm so excited about the VIPs this year. We said last year was our beta test with it. This year we're doing it again, and people love it. They get into the expo both days. They get early entry, so they can get first signups for readings. They get a swag bag while supplies last, and they get the speaker recordings. So this year and from last year, as well as all of our stuff that we have our online community, and we do actually have a Friday night forum with you. Oh, and the Viking Runes, that's a recording on there. So there's over 200 video archives on that space that when people sign up as a VIP, they get access to that and the vendor coupons that you're talking about. So there's a lot more vendor coupons where that came from, guys. But I think that's an amazing deal because you're getting not only a card reading program, you're getting a bonus rune reading program and a private session with you for 50. I can't even well, the layer of excitement that I'm actually going to just kind of drop here is it's $55 for our VIP, but we're actually doing a 50% off for VIP entry from July 1st to July 15th. So it's $25 for all of that. Like, so I am just very excited. And I know you told some of the guests already, and they're really super stoked about that. So we can actually share with a little bit more. You guys can go to newvisionsholisticexpo.com and you can sign up for our newsletter list, or on July 1st, when tickets go on sale, you can go on the website and buy VIP passes because they'll only last for that 50% off until the 15th of July. But other than that, we are super excited you're coming back again to join us. Is there anything else you want to share before we go?
Yeah, I just want to say I'm honored to be a part of the expo. It is my favorite in-person event. So I have to say thanks so much. It's my favorite expo to attend. And I'm just super excited to be there, super excited to meet everyone. Stop by my table, happy to chat with you, happy to show you the runes, and even offer you a rune coaching session if you would like one. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And again, everyone, check out the website. This is August 10th and 11th. Mark your calendars. Bye.